the loser. Well, they've been on the winner side, but they've been on the loser
Yes,
side.
I mean, they've never had unbalanced games. It's not like where they had a clinical balancing problem.
I'm just thinking it's not going to be fun. I think it'll be like a stupid gimmick in the game that's just like, oh, I gotta use this gas cloak, and then it's just like, I get a feeling that that's going to be like something I hate. Like, I'm gonna be like, I hate this freaking cloak. I want to shoot people.
See how they use the cloaking feature in Ruse. Like, I know it's nothing similar to that, but...
I don't know how we can possibly compare that.
No, but like, I'm saying, like, how you're saying how it might be unbalanced. What if they take, like, something
Unbalancing is
like
not my problem. I think I'm just not going to enjoy it. I think I'm not going to like using it. It's going to be implemented like some stupid thing.
Well, I mean, they have, like, noob tubes and everything in Modern Warfare. You don't have to use those. Who knows?
Well, I'm thinking, I mean, if we saw in the video with... where both sides had that little like gun wheelie drone thing. I'm assuming that the enemy will also eventually have, it may be later on in the game, also this same cloaking technology.
You know, I just don't know how I feel about it. I just like that's like the biggest thing that's scaring me about the game. And that's what that trailer, I mean, let's be okay. There's other stuff going on, but let's get real. That was the jaw dropper of the trailer. That's gonna be like, what is this game all about? Like Modern Warfare 2 or like you see Battlefield trailers. It's all about like someone shoots a grenade launcher at a wall and then the wall breaks and you're like, oh, and like you're like, yes, I won this game. You know, it's like this game. It's like you're just going and they're shooting. There's the sniper and all that stuff. That's all great. And then you get this cloaking thing. You're like, whoa. Well, and now I said whoa in a bad way, and that's what's making me worry. Yeah. Well, because compare that to Battlefield. Yeah. You see the destruction. If it was destruction in a bad way, then it'd be like, oh man, because the game was built off of like that. That's the whole point. If you take that away, it's Modern Warfare 2.
I mean, it would be like breach destruction versus. Battlefield Bad Company 2 destruction. Breach destruction, although technically superior, looks quite pathetic.
Yeah.
When you look at Battlefield Bad Company 2, although less actual overall control, it looks a lot nicer.
Yeah. You know, I won't get into Breach, but
yeah.
That's another.
Watch those Breach things. It looks like boom blocks for the Wii. Just time it. Just if you're anyone interested, that game is a long way out.
I mean, also, too, I mean, I know they're trying to focus the cloak, but, I mean, I noticed this because I kind of like the military and I look into that stuff a lot. When you look at the characters as they're walking around, you see these kind of, like, they look like these little armor chunks that run along the sides of their legs and their arms. Those are servo-assisted exoskeletons, which are supposed to make the your troop either stronger or reduce fatigue because it carries the weight for you. Mm-hmm. So you saw all of them with these, which probably means you're going to see increases in movement speed, maybe something similar to how Crysis did it. We're being able to shift abilities.
That's like a nano suit. That's like boom further ahead.
Well, I'm not nano suit ability, but you'd be able to like, flick this on and you can run faster. And now like you can cancel out like some recoil from weapons. That sort of thing.
I'm hoping it works out. And I saw something else. There's also the rocket pod thing that comes out the shoulder.
That I think that's a little far-fetched.
And that's a little too.
And it's like these. It's like these like fist-sized things that launches and it blows up a tank.
Yeah.
Now it's
like two each.
And that's okay. And that tank looked badass.
And the thing was, is like, my main problem. Like, I want to think about it from a gameplay standpoint. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't like. It doesn't. It's like it. It's cooler to shoot a rocket.
I think it looked cool.
But, well, anyway, it just seems like you got these two little wing things go bink, boom. Like, that's not cool. But, you know, think about it from a gameplay standpoint. You got Ghost Recon. The main problems I've had with it was clunky. Like, it was like, you got to take out the RPG and you're like, damn, and you're like changing weapons. It takes forever. The tank's lighting you up, by the way.
I imagine this one being a lot more fast-paced than the original.
Yeah, and maybe that's what those rocket things allow you to do. It'll be able to be like, okay, super high-tech glasses, look at tank, and then flick, boom. And I think that'll be fun.
Like, let's think of it this way. I mean, for most of the Ghost Recon games, you've been like Black Ops Tactical Forces. The way I see how they're implementing the forces in this, it looks more like you're being Army Rangers, where you're more like of a shock trooper.
Oh, they look. I mean, I know it was all live action.
Yeah.
But those. It looks good. Like I like the way, like I like the usually the live action trailers. What you can take away from it is like the concept and the feel of the game, and that I liked. I liked the feel. I liked what they were showing with like the enemy troops and all that kind of stuff. And I loved like the bad guy, the guy sniped out. Like I love the feel of it. It looked great. Yeah, that cloaking thing just worried me. That's what I'm just basically trying to say.
That sniper part, I was reading some things about how people thought about it. They said it reminded them too much of the Call of Duty scene. You had a sniper.
Oh yeah. There's,
big bald guy in a leather jacket just walking around screaming at people.
well,
Suck at you.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're trying to make a PC enemy, bald guy in a leather jacket fits the description
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at
make him an
Killzone
Arab walking
and
around,
stuff.
and all of a sudden you started a legal dispute. So
Like, personally, I think the game reminds me more of Killzone 2 because like you have the cloaking ability and like
those guys with the gas mask.
yeah, like
Yeah.
like I
Oh
was
yeah, because the ultra nationalists got like you
Yeah.
know what they remind me? They remind me of the Metro Police.
That's
from-
exactly what I was thinking.
Yes, from Half-Life 2.
Yes.
With that gas mask, they look so much like that.
That's another good point.
like in Killzone 2 you got the little turret. It doesn't really walk around, but it's a little turret and it's
Yeah.
like and like the snipers have the ability to cloak themselves and they look very similar to the people in Future Soldier. It has like that little like kind of like ghillie suit on, kind of sort of.
Yeah.
kind of like,
So
like
it-
a robe or something.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of like Modern Warfare, like plus Ghost Recon, plus Killzone 2, and I love all those games. So you know what, I'm gonna give this game a shot.
Wait, I'll
You-
be happy as long as they don't include a riot shield in the way that Modern Warfare
Oh my
2
God.
did. If they
That's
do
what
that,
I was gonna
that's
say, because like you're talking about the whatchamacallit, the cloaking being annoying. Like at least you don't have a riot shield.
Yeah, like, if I find out there's a riot shield, I'm gonna go to GameStop, buy all of their copies, and then burn it in the street.
Like, what is that website? Smash my Wii, smash my PS3, smash
Yes.
my
Yeah.
Xbox.com, whatever.
Burninate my games.
Anyway, but at least at the very end of the trailer, we have the badass shot of all the Ghost Recon guys walking away from the explosion, like, as always.
And then
Which I love, yeah, and then now they go invisible, and I'm like, yeah, thanks for reminding me. But,
Well, you notice how they didn't go invisible while they were fighting people.
yeah, so that's what I'm, like, it's
Yeah,
probably gonna be like a time
That's
thing.
that's a good thing. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
I'm hoping, I'm really hoping it's good.
Because you see one part, the guy who's like always invisible. You see, he's got like a ghillie suit on, or some like big
Yeah.
like shawl over him because he's always walking around with it. When he walks in, he uncovers like the secret passage or something that he knew about. I don't know.
yeah.
He just like it's buried in the dirt and rubble. He just like brushes it away. He's like, oh hey, it's like my secret hiding spot. It's a drug stash or something. So he goes underneath, and then when he opens the door, when the firefight starts, after the sniper fires his first 2 rounds, he opens the door and he throws a grenade in while still cloaked. So you can blah. They show you at least that you should still be able to do some things
Yeah.
while cloaked, but maybe not gunfight.
It looked badass. Like, which
Yes.
is, I'll give the trailer a badass award. I'll at least say that.
I think we have to like note that like this trailer does not reveal that much about the actual game.
Yeah,
I think it. I think it does. I would
Nothing
argue.
about the actual. It's
I
like
think
it's
I would
nothing.
argue it does.
You
No,
graphics,
I mean,
you don't see
Because
any
no,
of the
because you
mechanics.
gotta know Ghost Recon. You gotta know Ghost Recon from its beginning. It's
Yeah.
like,
No, I
I've been playing Ghost
I-
Recon forever, and all the trailers are just kind of like, okay, gunplay. Okay, then like the Advanced Warfighter ones were like gunplay with the drone and blah 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 blah. Right, and now we see this one, and
Just
this one
because
is
we
like
see what they're trying to throw in there, but doesn't mean we know
the
how
formula.
it's
The
implemented.
formula for Ghost Recon has been very like it's
Similar.
in its little zone. Like it's been like you can look at Ghost Recon like original and then look at what the trailer showed for Advanced Warfighter and then play Advanced Warfighter and you're like, oh, we just added this. And it's like, okay, but it's a totally different game. And then we take this stuff and now we're going to be adding in all these cloaking, extremely high-tech stuff. And it's like, okay, we added in this. Like, yeah, the Ghost Recon, even Ghost Recon 2, oh, more succinct squad commands, squad
Yeah, but at the
commandability.
same time, you're looking at it at like as bullet points. At this feature is going to be in the game. This feature is going to be in this game. But it doesn't matter until we actually see like some gameplay and see what.
And
how
it
works.
is debatable, yeah. And it's it is a long way out, but for a Ghost Recon fan that has loved the action and the tactics and the way that game runs, and then seeing this, it's a big step outside the box of what Ghost Recon has been for the past 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I know that whole Ghost Recon games are similar, not
Yeah.
exactly the same, but similar. So seeing this, it's definitely made me want to rent it. Maybe after I see some gameplay videos, see what they actually have changed, what they've kept.
Yeah.
Then I'll choose whether or not I want to buy it or not. But right now,
Well,
it's definitely a rent.
The good news is, for anybody, if you buy Splinter Cell Conviction, you have guaranteed access into the multiplayer beta.
But it could also be the same thing, like how they said with the Reach beta, like where you have to buy it, like you have to pre-order it, but like technically you only really have to have a copy.
Okay.
So maybe I'll wait till it goes on price.
Yeah, yeah.
rent it.
Well, so let's just go around